welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I'm really excited about this video because this is going to be a video where I'm going to talk for an hour straight and it's going to be really fun. You know I love to talk. I literally, if you know me, if you know my videos, you know your girl loves to ramble and talk way too much. So that's what this video is going to be, but I'll try not to make it too extensive. But specifically, I'm going to be talking about my 2020 goals and also how I plan to stay motivated in this year. I had a few requests to talk about these things, but also just myself. I kind of wanted to talk about them verbally because I have set goals for myself this year and I feel like talking about it like actually is making it come alive. I've written my goals down on paper and kind of just kept them in my head, but actually talking about it I feel like will motivate me to meet these goals because, you know, I'm putting them out there in the world for everyone to see, but also just hearing it and like saying it makes it come to life. And also let me say, I am not a life coach. I'm not an expert in this like area in any way. These are just my personal goals and my own ways for which I am going to try to meet these goals by staying motivated. Before we begin, if you're not already subscribed, then hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let's just get into this. If you guys want to hear my 2020 goals and how I stay motivated, then keep watching. This might be all over the place. I'm just gonna talk and see what happens. So this is not like in an orderly fashion. So just wanted to like kind of frame that for you so you kind of know what's coming. But basically, I identified different aspects of my life that I really wanted to improve on. So a lot of these goals are personal goals to me. It's really the year of me thinking about myself and really putting myself first, including my health, including my life, just like everything about my whole entire life this year is about me. And I know that's very selfish, but sometimes when you go through a lot of things, and you guys know I went through so much last year, you know, when you go through things, you really have to just stop and just reflect and think about yourself and your health and your just sanity. So the main theme around my goals this year is just to focus on myself and what I want from me, not what I want from, you know, other people and what I want from other things, like material things. Like, no, I'm not about that anymore. I'm really about my health. And so the biggest aspect of my goals this year is literally my health. Like, my health is my number one goal, my number one priority, my number one important thing that I want to focus on, and that includes my mental health and my physical health. And I just feel like because I've gone through so much in the past year, and because I'm at the age now where, like, I'm gonna turn 27 next year, I'm at that age where it's like, you know, life just comes at you and it's going by so entirely fast, and you just got to really start thinking about yourself and thinking about your well-being. So my first goal is to focus on my mental health. That's the biggest thing that I'm most concerned about. One of my goals is to help manage my anxiety and to help decrease my anxiety, but also I really just want to be at peace with myself. I want to be at peace with the world. I want to be at peace with the people around me. I just don't want any stress, any anxiety, any just feeling overwhelmed, because that was my biggest thing last year, was that I just felt so entirely overwhelmed, and that affected my physical health as well and affected my relationships with people and pretty much just my whole life. So the biggest thing is focusing on my peace, and I have a few ways of which I'm helping to kind of find my inner peace. One of those ways is by prayer and meditation. So I am very close to my faith and my religion. Just being close to God and being close to my faith, being close to the church, like that has really helped me find peace, because there was a time last year where I kind of strayed from the church and I kind of went a very long period of time of not, you know, going to church and not praying and not talking to God, and that really like affected my life. I've noticed that when I go back to God and when I start talking to him again, start going to church again regularly, like I actually see a difference in my life. So that was the biggest thing that really helped me find my peace. And then also meditating regularly, like every day, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, at least once a day, meditating really helped me as well. And there's so many ways you can meditate. There's a lot of apps that you can download on your phone. There's a lot of YouTube videos that you can watch. I personally go on YouTube and I literally search meditation videos, and guided meditation videos is what I search, and there's so many different ones you can do. Also doing like yoga is amazing as well. It's great physically for your body, but it's also really great for your mind. Just pretty much any physical activity is really good for your mind. I also have started reading more books, more like self-help books, and there is one book that I talked about in one of my videos like a long time ago. It's called The Power of Now, and basically it just helps you learn how to live in the moment and live in the present. And this book basically says that thinking about the past and thinking about the future is totally wrong. Like, don't do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. And it's true, because if you think about the past, you're thinking about like, oh, I did that wrong, like that went wrong, like I could have done that better, and that just tortures you. And then when you think about the future, you think about worriness, like you're worried about, you know, am I gonna be able to get a job one day? Am I gonna, you know, meet my husband? Am I gonna get married one day? Like, how's my life gonna be? It also trains you how to separate your mind from your emotions and from your body. It's a totally crazy sensation that I first experienced like a few months ago, just separating my mind from my body. And like, it was almost like I stepped out of my body and I was like watching myself, and I was like talking to myself and saying, Stephanie, why are you worried about that? Like, that is nothing to even be worth worried about. And when I felt that, I really felt like I was floating. Like, it was a weird feeling. Like, I felt like I was hypnotized. You just have to like find out for yourself, but I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. So this is what the cover looks like. The Power of Now. And I also had another book I wanted to show you, actually like kind of two books. The first one I just got from Amazon. It is called Anxiety Happens, and it says 52 ways to find peace of mind. It's really a nice little book. I just started reading it, so I haven't really dug deep into it yet. So far I really like it. The reviews on Amazon were really good, so I am feeling very hopeful, but I do like it so far. There's so many self-help books, you guys, on Amazon. And then I actually got this as a gift from my best friend for Christmas. It's a little journal that you can actually write in like your own thoughts. This is what it's called. I won't read it out loud, but yeah, basically it's just a journal, an activity book, little checklist you can check off. It's just very like empowerment, you know, to help raise your self-esteem, to help make you feel good about yourself. And it just has like different little sections for you to write stuff in. It's kind of a way that I stay motivated with keeping up with my mental health and taking care of myself. The number one biggest thing was talking to my friends and my family. I don't think I have ever spilled my heart out as much as I did in the past year. I've always been the type of person that never wanted to tell my parents anything, just because I didn't want to worry them, because if I tell them something's wrong with me and I don't feel good like mentally, they get really upset, they get really like scared for me, and just like I didn't want to put them through that. But then last year, like the past few months, I just gave up. I was like, Mom and Dad, I need help. I need to, and I told them everything, and they're like, they were so understanding, and like, you know, they want to be there for their kids, even if it's not your parents, maybe like any trusted adult, or any trusted like mentor, whether it's like an aunt or an uncle, maybe it's a teacher at school, and just find something that, you know, brings you peace. So like I said, for me, church brings me peace, meditating and doing yoga like brings me peace. So there's something out there that can bring you peace, whether it's like reading a book, maybe it's painting, maybe it's drawing, or I don't know, anything out there that will help you kind of just like escape from the world and just kind of like make you zone in and really just like feel at peace. So there's a lot of different things. That's just my advice. So another aspect of my health that I am making a priority this year is my physical health. What I mean by physical health is I'm not that obsessed with having the perfect body or being skinny, losing weight. As long as the insides of my body are very healthy, that's all I care about. Because last year I went through my whole thing where I had GERD, and I thought I had like a hernia. I thought I had so many things going on in my body, and my life like flashed before my eyes, very dramatic. But just going through that really made me realize I need to take care of my body, not just so I look good, but so I can live a long life, so I can be healthy and not have any health complications like I did last year. I'm, you know, getting older. I'm almost 30. Like, I know that's not that old. It's still very young, but still, like, it's time to start now thinking about your body rather than in 20 years when it's too late to start taking care of your body. So basically, you know, I want to continue to eat healthy. I want to work out every day. And I want to practice healthy habits like sleeping early, getting enough sleep at night, drinking enough water. I want to show you guys this, what I just bought, because I am obsessed with it. I bought a Hydro Flask. Another one of my health goals is to take more vitamins every single day. I go through phases where I'll like take all my vitamins regularly, and then months will go by and I won't take any vitamins. So I need to start taking my vitamins, and I just bought a pill case to like kind of help me keep up with it. So I got this from Amazon. It's so cute. And then all of the pills are in there. So I take zinc to prevent any like sicknesses, because zinc is good for your immune system. I take iron and vitamin D because my doctor tells me I have to. I am low in both of them. I have vitamin C in here, and then I have a multivitamin, and then I have a daily cleanse, which is from Hum Nutrition, which basically is just for your skin and your hair and just like clears all that up. I also started taking these apple cider vinegar capsules. I got these because I was just tired of taking a shot of apple cider vinegar in the morning. The taste of it is not pleasant. The feeling of it going down to your stomach is not pleasant. And I've liked them so far. I just got this a week ago and I've been taking it every day. And it's been, you know, really good at giving me energy and just helping with my metabolism and all that good benefits that apple cider vinegar gives you. How I stay motivated with my physical health, eating healthy and working out, is telling myself, why do you want to do this? My why is now, I want to live a long life. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be uncomfortable in my body anymore, because I've felt that before, being uncomfortable, not being able to breathe because of health related issues, and I just don't want to feel that anymore. And eating healthy and exercising just really helps that. So aside from my physical health, my mental health, another goal of mine is beauty and wellness. So by that, I don't mean like, oh, I want to be like pretty, like I want to get my hair done, get makeup. Like, that's not what I mean. What I mean is my natural beauty. So my biggest goal this year is to work on my skin, work on my hair, like strengthening my hair and improving my skin. And my biggest goal this year is like to do everything that I can to prevent early aging. I want to take care of my skin and my hair so that in, you know, 20 years from now, I still look young. You know, I don't want wrinkles by the time I'm 40. So, you know, like I said, with your physical health, you have to start now with like your like beauty. There's a few things that I've done to kind of help that so far. Biggest thing is my skincare, which I am going to film a nighttime skincare routine. I know a few of you guys have asked for that. Using products that are anti-aging, using products that, you know, prevent all that stuff. So that's one of my biggest goals this year. And like I said, I will film a separate video on that. Taking vitamins and supplements to help aid your beauty. I have been using this collagen peptides from Vital Proteins. So collagen is good for your hair and your skin. So these kind of things, like, I want to start doing more of. I also just bought this, and I kind of bought this more because I wanted it and it's like a fun thing, but also because I want to help, you know, anti-aging and help prevent wrinkles. It is the Slip pillowcase. It is a silk pillowcase, if you are not familiar. And I got this on sale from Nordstrom. I don't know if they have it anymore or if it's still on sale. I really hope it is, because these things are expensive. One pillowcase is $85, and I know that is literally insane. It helps with wrinkles, it helps prevent bedhead. It also helps with acne. You know, on a cotton pillowcase, it builds up the oil from your face and from your hair. It all gets on your pillow. Unless you change your pillowcase every other day, it's gonna build up, and it could lead to like pimples and acne and all that stuff. But the silk pillow prevents all that. So those are like the big reasons why I got it. It came with an eye mask because I'm obsessed with eye masks. I always sleep with one. The last thing I wanted to talk about, that's another big goal of mine, is my career. My career has always been a priority in my life, and especially this year because I am getting older. My career is progressing. I see it progressing. I got a new job last June, and things are really going well with that job, and also with YouTube, because I do consider YouTube a career as well. I want to further my career with my 9-to-5 job. I want to get a promotion. I just want to learn a lot more, do a lot of more professional development. I'm actually attending a management center training in DC in about a month, so I'm really looking forward to that, and just kind of finding every opportunity that I can to keep learning, because I honestly learn new things every single day. If you guys want me to make a separate video all about my job and all about career and all about professional development, I totally could, because that's something I'm very passionate about. So there are a few ways that I am trying to stay motivated this year with my career. Everyone says this, is to just keep a planner. I've always been a planner person ever since I was a little kid in elementary school. I use my planner for YouTube. I just got this. This is a new planner. But what I did last year was in the monthly like section, it has the month view of the calendar. I will schedule the times that I want to record, because like it's very hard for me to fit recording into my schedule, because I do work Monday through Friday 9-to-5. So I have to choose select days that I want to record. I'll choose one to 2 days a week, and I will write down in the calendar the topic of the video. I'll also have the topic ready to go. I pre-plan all my topics, and I actually write the topics of my YouTube videos in a separate journal. So this is like just a little notebook. I got these both from Amazon. I write all of my YouTube ideas in this book, and I always keep a very long list. So right now this is what that list looks like. I also have more ideas on my phone, like in the notes section, that I have to transfer over. But what I'll do is I'll kind of like every week go through the list and see, okay, what makes sense to film this week. Sometimes I have to buy things to like film with, so if I do need that, then I have to plan that out too. But for some things, you know, that I can film where I don't need to buy anything, like my morning routine, I didn't need to buy anything. Those things I know I can easily film without needing to get supplies. I will schedule that for that week. And then the ones that I know I do need to buy things for, I'll like plan a day where I will literally sit on Amazon and just buy everything I need, or, you know, go to Target and buy everything I need. You know, there's a lot of planning that goes into making YouTube videos, and all of that, it just helps me stay organized by having a schedule and by having my little book of random thoughts. And I also write down my talking points. So videos like this right now, like where I talk a lot, I will make sure to write down my talking points so that I'm not just talking out of my ass. I want to be able to like have a kind of like a script almost, but mainly just talking points. So I'll also write them down in my notebook. I also just got this book. I got another book from Amazon as well. This book is more specifically towards kind of cultivating the life that you want. It's more about your career, more about getting what you want. It's called Women Who Spark. This is what it looks like. So basically this author, she tells you in this book how to turn an overwhelming to-do list into an exciting roadmap, transform self-doubt into confidence and certainty, and also trading difficulties for a clear understanding of your purpose. So I feel like this is more for like, you know, if you don't really know what you want to do in life, and if you don't really know where, you know, if you don't really have motivation to do stuff, kind of like that, this book will really help with that. And I just got this, so again, I haven't gotten too far into it, but I really like how it gives you advice. First of all, like it has like good advice, you know, to discover who you are and all that, and it also has little like things you can fill in, another little activity book. I really like things like that where you can like check things off and just find your passion. That was my biggest goal this year, is I wanted to read more books, more like self-help books. So The Power of Now on my laptop or on my iPad is like my biggest like go-to book for like finding my peace. But also these books that I got, all of them are from Amazon, are going to be really, really pivotal in helping, you know, with my mental health. So I'm going to link all of these in my description. Also, I wanted to mention another thing that helps keep me motivated, and this has kind of been a thing that I've always done, but keeping a journal, writing things down, has always been the most therapeutic thing I have ever done. It's honestly like you have your own personal therapist, and it's literally your journal. You can literally write anything you feel, anything you think, and it just feels so amazing writing it down on paper and just getting it out. So if you don't have anyone to talk to, or if you don't want to talk to anyone, keeping a journal is good for that, for your mental health. But also it's good to kind of hold yourself accountable. So something I started doing recently was every time I do something that makes me feel good, or anytime I do something that is a goal of mine and I accomplish something, I write it down so I don't forget it, and I write down how I felt after I did that, so I don't forget that feeling. So those are all of my 2020 goals and all of the ways that I myself am gonna stay motivated. So I hope that wasn't a ramble, and I hope you guys got something from that. And like I always say, I hope that gave you some inspiration, and just is a good way for you to start creating your goals if you haven't yet. Another piece of advice that I can give, maybe just to close this all out, is to don't be hard on yourself. I know a lot of the times in the past, from what I've experienced, is, you know, my goal will be to lose 15 pounds or like eat healthy for a week, and then I'll fail and I'll just like beat myself up over it. So whether it's with your, you know, diet or working out, or whether it's with, you know, your stress or mental health, whatever it is, just don't beat yourself up if something goes wrong, because that's life. You're gonna fail like a lot of times. Yeah, so just be easy on yourself, love yourself, and be kind to yourself. I could totally be a life coach. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I have for you. I want to know what your 2020 goals are. So if you have goals this year, I want to know what they are. Leave a comment below, tell me what they are, and let's talk about it. I love talking about goals and ways to stay motivated. Like if you have your own tips for how you stay motivated, let me know, because I'm always looking for new ways and new methods. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.